viewers, today I want to talk about the green light. The green light you must see in the person you want to date. The green light you must see in the person you want to date. The first green light is humility. The first green light is humility. Now, when we talk about humility, we are talking about someone who is able to accept his or her fault. You know, when you are in relationship, one of the things that build the bonding in the relationship is your ability to recognize your error. Any person that cannot recognize his or her error in a relationship cannot go far in the relationship, because true love is just bearing the burden of one another, bearing the character of one another, trying to understand one another. You know, we came from, what is relationship? This is something that two people come from separate backgrounds with different characters, you know, and now they got to understand themselves, which is not an easy task. It's not really easy to understand yourself. And that's why humility is very important. That ability to say, I'm sorry. If you are dating someone who cannot say, I'm sorry when they are wrong, for me, that's not a green flag. That's a big red flag. And it's going to cost you a lot in the long run. Because if you are dating someone and you want this thing to lead to marriage, then you must consider the fact that the person recognizes his or her fault. But if the person is that kind of a person that does not recognize their fault, each time they are at fault, they will put the blame on you. Each time they are at fault, they want you to be the one to come towards them. Then you are going to suffer so much in that relationship. And that is something you have to really look and be careful about before pushing the relationship further. So humility is one of the green light in a relationship. When you start seeing humility in your partner, the ability to recognize error, to say I'm sorry, then that partner, that relationship is going to last. The second element which you must see, the second green light you must see in your partner is the ability, like what can I say? A partner that is not jealous. A partner that is not jealous. When I talk about jealousy, it's a very dangerous aspect in relationship. When you are dating someone who is too jealous, who does not want to see you maybe stand with the opposite sex, who does not want to see you, a text message in your phone, maybe from your brother, from someone, the person always keep asking you questions, who is this, who is that, what is going on, and so on and so forth. It means that there is no trust in that relationship. And that's why you must watch this element of jealousy in the life of your partner. If you are dating someone who is too jealous, at the long run, they might kill, because sometimes they might just suspect that you did something of which you didn't do, and at the end, it might lead to a very catastrophic end. So that is why I advise people to always check this attitude of jealousy. If there's no attitude of jealousy in your partner, then, but you have to understand that there's two kinds of jealousy. There's two kinds of jealousy. The first kind is the jealousy that comes from true love. Jealousy that comes from true love builds relationship towards the positive side. That is to say, if your partner has this kind of jealousy that comes from true love, it means he or she wants to see you. He wants to see you better than others. He wants the best for you. He wants to see you attractive. He or she, you see, when someone is jealous of you by loving you, from the aspect of love, the person wants to do his best for you to become the best so that others can be jealous of his or her partner. But the other way around of jealousy is the jealousy that comes from lack of trust, from lack of self-confidence, from lack of trust. You're in a relationship with someone, he doesn't trust you or she doesn't trust you, always accusing you of cheating, always accusing you, always wanting to know what's going on with this person. Why did he call at this time? Why did she do this? Why did she, because you are in a relationship with someone does not mean you have to put away all the people you've known in your life. Yes, it does not mean, because sometimes there are colleagues that you've known before that person. You don't have anything to do with a colleague. It's just a colleague, just friendship. It does not mean because you're in a relationship your life has to be stagnant. It does not mean because you're in a relationship you don't have freedom anymore. It doesn't mean because you're in a relationship you are tied, you are blocked. It's like you're in a prison. So these are elements that you have to watch before pushing the relationship further. Another green flag, another green light you must watch in your relationship is this green light is somebody who cares. Someone who cares. It's very difficult nowadays to see partners who cares. Before getting serious in a relationship with someone, you have to make sure to see if the person really cares, if someone who cares. If something happens to you, is that person there? How many times do they try to call you, even per week or per day? Or do they text you? Is there text messages? Is there communication? These are signs of someone who cares. Now, if you're in a relationship, like for instance, in a distance relationship, where the person is always busy, saying when you call, the person is always busy. When he sees the call, doesn't call back. You are the one who always call. You are the one who always call. Those are red flags. It means there is someone in the life of that person. There is someone in the life of that person. Let me tell you, nobody is busy for the person he loves. No one is busy for the person he loves. But if someone is always busy, you call, they don't call back. When they see your missed call, they don't text. Where there is true love, there is care. The person always wants to know, how are you doing, darling? What have you eaten today? How was your day? How was your work? If he or she hears that something happens to you at a job site, she'll be concerned. She wants to know what's going on. Oh, my man is stressed up. And sometimes, you see, the person can go extra length. She can leave her job just to come and see. Oh, I heard you were sick. What happened? There has to be care. When I talk about caring, also, I want you to include the section of gift. Or let me just say, let us just say the fourth green light, gift. You are in a relationship. If you're in a relationship with someone who always gives you, who always offer little gift, is a green light. That person is really your partner. But if you're in a relationship with someone who doesn't give at all, let me tell you something about gifts. You cannot give someone you don't love. One of the signs of true love is the ability to give. When you love someone, you will give to that person. When you don't love that person, to give will be very difficult. So always take note of this element of giving. It is important that when you are in relationship, you should learn to exchange gifts. Learn to exchange gifts is very important. Learn to give to your man. It's not that all the time you come and take. It's not that all the time they have to give to you. Learn to give to your woman. Learn to give to your woman. It's not that all the time she's doing her effort, doing everything, but you are not giving. A woman needs to be taken care of. Let me tell you, apart from the aspect of giving, like giving little gift, sometime I can just take it to be the fifth point. Yeah, the fifth green flag. If someone, you're in a relationship with someone who participate, like who assist in bills, who assist in well-being, in activities, financially. When I'm talking about financially, I mean if your partner goes through a certain financial stress, are you willing? Are you in that kind of relationship where someone, your partner goes through, you are going through a certain stress, and your partner, which is financial, and your partner cannot make an effort? You know, if that relationship enters marriage, it means the person is going to be worse. Someone who don't make an effort. Someone who don't make an effort to lighten your burden. Is very important that when we love each other, we should be able to lighten our burdens. The last green flag, which is very important, is the future. When you're in a relationship with someone and the person always put you or you in their future, it's a green flag. It's a very important thing in a relationship. The person always puts you in their future. It's a green flag. Yes, because a man that doesn't put you in his future, or a woman that doesn't put you in his future, means he or she has not come to the conclusion that this relationship will last. So these are things you have to watch in a relationship. I've talked about communication. Whenever there is communication in a relationship, that relationship will last. Love cannot grow where there's no communication. If you are somebody who thinks you are too busy to call your woman, you are too busy to call your man. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Sometime, if you are in a relationship with someone who always calls and the person doesn't call, try to make effort to start calling. So women always say, I have not loved him yet, so I don't feel it. I don't feel it. Listen, the way a man loves is different from the way a woman loves. A man loves at first sight. A man can see you from the first day he decides and says, this is my wife. But a woman needs to be convinced. That's why you must show her care, you must show her attention, you must love her, you must prove. A woman needs you to prove that you love her. But men doesn't need that. A man sees you and loves you. And there is something I want to tell women. Don't always think that he must be the one to always make the effort, because he has to prove that he loves you. Listen, time is coming. A lot of people don't have that, like, they don't have that character to always be running behind a woman, maybe behind a girl they love. Sometimes when they try, and they see that you are resisting, they will give up. Sometimes you have to help your partner to air out his or her mind. Some of you have gone to date with people who are introverts. They cannot speak. They are ashamed to speak. You can help the person for the person to speak. You can put words in his mouth. Make the date encouraging. Make it lively. You can help the person for the person to speak. It doesn't mean that if a man loves you, once a man is inviting you in a date, it means that he's already attracted by you. And when you get to that date and you realize that the man cannot talk, he's an introvert, he's ashamed to talk, make him comfortable to talk. Women, this is an advice I'm giving especially to women. Make your man comfortable. Maybe the suitor or someone coming after you, make the person comfortable. Let him feel comfortable around you to air his mind, to talk what is in his mind, to tell you what is in his mind. I will bring a video of the part 2 of this teaching so that you understand the depths and other green lights in a relationship. Before I come again, I have to leave you now. Thank you for your time, guys. I have to go. I have to go. I just took a short break to talk with you guys. I have to go. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to like and share. Thank you very much.